Hi everybody, my name is Denise Lush and I am so excited to be here with you today for my first print to project. So during the months of June and July, there is a challenge called ICAD, and ICAD stands for Index Card a Day. Now this is my first year participating, and it's challenging. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to working so small, so a 4x6 card is a little bit challenging, but it is enjoyable and it's a great way to try new techniques and to experiment. So I thought, I'm getting asked a lot what I plan to do with all my ICADs. And so the wheels were turning and I thought, wow, this is a great opportunity for my print project, because I'm not the only one that's participating in ICAD. So I decided to make this box to store all of my ICADs. And it works great. I even made a couple index cards. Now in my excitement of creating this box, I kind of forgot to take some pictures of the prints I made for this project, but I do have some leftover pieces from the project so you can see the prints that we will be using. I love layers, I love grunge, and I don't clean my gel plate because I like my prints grungy. So join me in making our prints, and in video 2 I will show you how to make the ICAD box. So for my layers I am working with my Gel Press 12x12 plate, my 3x5, and for the first layer I have a 12x12 impressible, and it is called Retro Leaves. So I am taking some bright aqua green Liquitex Basics paint. I'm using my 3x5 as a palette. I'm taking that paint and I'm applying it to my Retro Leaves impressible. I'm sorry you can't see it all, but I have 2 large 12x12s here. Okay, so now I'm going to take that impressible and use it like a stamp, and I'm going to kiss that impressible down to my 12x12 gel press plate. I just love that pattern. Now, as you can see, the pattern has been transferred to the plate. So I'm just going to take a plain piece of white cardstock and I'm just going to grab it in some areas. And I'm working fast because it's very humid here and I want to grab those layers really quick. So that is my first layer for my prints. So for my next layer I'm taking a Crafters Workshop stencil called Number Scramble, and it is by Julie Faye Van Balzer, and I'm taking some black paint and I'm just going to go directly onto my plate because I'm going to put it all over. And like I said, it is so dry here today that I'm probably going to have to use a little bit more paint than I normally would. I'm going to lay that stencil down, and I'm putting it down backwards because when we pull the print it will be upright. And I'm just dropping it down randomly. So I don't want full coverage, just little bits. There. I will show you the prints after. Just want to work fairly fast because my paint is drying so fast. Okay, so we have that one. And that. And that. So for my next layer, I'm going to be using some texture plates. And these are all by Carabelle Studio. We have this one called Scallop Texture. And we have Abstract Flowers and Abstract Print. So and for this layer, I'm going to use some yellow. And actually, instead of golden, I'm going to use Liquitex because I do find that my golden is drying faster than my Liquitex. My golden paint is it's really thin and very fluid, and it dries really fast. Even my Liquitex paints are drying pretty fast. So I'm applying a bit more paint than I normally would. I'm going to go in with my texture plates. Bit too much paint. And same idea again. I'm not putting my paper fully down because I just want areas. So it may be hard to see, but you can see the texture. You can really see it in this one. For the next layer, I want to add some magenta. And this one I may have to do it twice because, like I said, my paint is drying so fast. So, and I'm doing 3 sheets of paper. Now I want the lined part, so I'm just going to take up the paint that I don't want. And this is what I do want. So I'm going to do that again. beautiful. Okay, for one last layer, I love white space, but for the project that I have in mind, I do want some of the white covered up more. So I'm going to go in with some green gold. And again, for this, I'm just going directly to my plate. And I don't want a solid layer. So I'm taking some bubble wrap just to add a little bit more texture. I'm just looking where I would like to add some green. So we have our prints, and in part 2, I will show you what I'm going to make with them.